Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am stepping out of my comfort zone and I'm trying something completely new, pottery. I always loved handmade ceramics and I figured why not give it a shot myself. So let's see how this goes. Let's meet my instructor and get started.
Hi. It's nice
I'm so
meeting you.
excited.
Yeah, me too.
All right, girl, have some patience with me, okay?
Don't you worry.
Right when I walked into the shop, I was very excited. I love the aesthetics of the place. I love how bright, and honestly, it felt like really good energy. I was still a little nervous, but I was mostly excited.
When Danny first walked in, I was like, does she know how dirty it's gonna get? That was my very first thought. But that's always my first thought when people walk in, because most people are dressed like they would naturally, and I just dress up in the trashiest clothes that I can find in my closet.
Does it get real messy?
It gets pretty messy.
Okay. I feel like that's the exciting part too.
Okay, so today we're going to be making a cylinder using 6 steps. The very first is coning, then we have centering, drilling, opening, pulling, and then shaping, which is the most fun part. Okay. So the very first thing we're gonna do is, if your wheel's not on, we're gonna turn it on to the right. Should be a switch that goes up.
Okay.
And we're going to press the pedal that is also there to your right. We are going to take this ball of clay, aim generally towards the center. So you already have...
is this the one where like,
yeah.
I've seen this before.
Boom, and now you're done. So yeah, make sure to go really high up, aim towards that middle, and slap it on there. Perfect, really good. And finally, to seal, we're gonna take our index finger. We're just going to press all around. So pottery starts from a ball of clay that then we form, wait for it to dry, put it in the kiln to fire, then we bring it out, glaze it again, and then we fire it once again with the glaze, and that is how you do pottery. So you're gonna make it spin first, and then put your hands on it, and that's a very important part, because every time that it's spinning, we touch it evenly. Perfect. Okay, so from there, we're going to very quickly wet our hands and just push down. Perfect.
Ow, it burned my hand.
Oh, that means that the clay is drying out.
Oh.
Because what's happening is that the clay, there's a lot of friction because of the movement, but also the clay, even though it doesn't look like it, it's absorbing all that water.
Yeah.
Every time we add water, so we have to continuously add water. It's really just to keep all of the clay centered.
Honestly, I was about to throw the towel the moment that I literally ended up with the clay in my hands. It came completely off the tray, but we recovered it, and yeah, we kept going. So just like in life, when you fall, you just get back up and keep going.
Okay, so what we do in this case, and I'm gonna come around you.
This would happen to me.
We're just gonna stop it first, aim again, I'm gonna spin, and I'm gonna push this back down. So now it's well incorporated in there. And I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna start the cone for you. But then you can
just do it for me.
So to cone down, we're gonna do mermaid's tail just as we did before. We're going to push forward, and you can see how much I can push forward.
Whoa.
Make sure that when you remove your hand, you do it very delicately. So then that helps so that the clay doesn't get startled in the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
This clay has been startled since we started.
It's been scared since day one.
Yeah. Let me concentrate. Mermaid's tail.
Push.
Close. My hands don't seal.
Yeah, that's good. That's essentially what you want to get done.
I think the hardest part was honestly my nails and trying to maneuver around the clay with my nails. Everything kept getting stuck and I kept getting like some weird indents just because my nails kept going in. But you know, it is what it is. It's what made my clay different.
If your fingers move at all, and mine is moving a lot, and you can see my whole arm is shaking essentially. So what you want is to bring all that clay back into center.
Was mine doing
all
that?
around. Yeah, so your fingers are moving a little bit, not as exaggerated as mine, but a little bit.
Yeah.
So centering is such a hard step that I help everyone in all my classes. It's not normal to center the very first time. It takes a while to learn to do it. I'm gonna come in, push. All right, there we go. Yeah, I didn't have to do much. You were mostly centered all by yourself.
Yay!
Yay! So what we're gonna do is poke a hole into our ball of clay. To do that, we're gonna be using...
Poke a hole into the hard work we just put on.
I know.
Okay.
I know. We're gonna be using this tool. We're gonna go in from the back to the middle. So you're gonna position yourself around 6 o'clock. And then go in very slow. Yeah, stay there for a little bit. Then slowly poke the hole from the top. Yeah, a little deeper. You can come in from a top angle if that helps get the depth. That's really good. All right, so when you check, you can go a little bit deeper.
Okay.
That's a really good hole.
Let's get deeper.
It's perfectly centered. The deeper we go, the more clay we can collect later and raise it up to give us the tallest cylinder. So then we're gonna go in with our finger in the sponge, and I'm just gonna pull into myself. And this is a little hard to see, but you can see that it's opening. And as I do that, my hand on the outside is preventing the clay from going out too much. You wanna hook onto it. You see how I'm hooking onto it? And opening up from that inside part? To be honest, if you compare it to mine, they're like essentially the same, in all the basic ways. Have you done artsy things? No?
Well, I like to do things with my hands, like anything like that involves making something or doing something with my hands. I like doing it.
Yes, so. Okay, I'm the same. What you're gonna do essentially is push with your outer hand, and your inner hand is just going to brace that clay that's coming in from the outside. So pushing from the outside and bracing only from the inside. So my inside hand is not really doing much, honestly. It's just
like holding it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a wall. You can feel free to open up the hole exactly with your hand.
It's the nails for me.
It's the nails. Now we have a few choices. If you want to keep it a cup, we can do some creative things like create ridges or shapes like these. So the very first one that I'll show you is how to create more of a belly. So to do that, I'm gonna do a V. I'm just gonna go in from the inside and push out. And you see how that's doing that belly shape?
Yeah, it looks completely different.
Yeah, you did it. But here, you see, it matters where you push from, because if I push from all the way down here, my belly's gonna be placed down here. But I pushed like right around the middle. So you want to make sure that you're pushing from the middle. And you want your sponge to be pretty wet for this because it's going to be gliding into the clay.
Oh, this is definitely something I'm going to keep doing. I'm a perfectionist and I do like working with my hands. So I definitely feel like I can take a couple more courses and then maybe even get one at home.
Just 6 steps and a whole hour of struggling with the clay and you get a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
it's all yours.
It's all yours. I thought I was going to be a lot more frustrated than I was. Oh, okay.
So cute.
You actually get to see a lot more of the shape once it stops wobbling because mine was going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, also, whenever it wobbles on the wheel, you can see it a lot because it's spinning.
Yeah.
But once you stop it and you have it on your table, you can't really see a lot of like those little imperfections. Yeah. So it just looks very symmetrical anyway.
Well, this is my first one, so it's okay for it not to be perfect. Yes. You know, everything in life is not always perfect. So this one is beautiful because it was my first one and I could just obviously see the improvement that I do. So if you would have to grade me, what would be my grade?
Honestly,
on my first class,
I would say A.
No, don't be nice like that.
No, for a first timer,
A for effort.
A for effort, and also A for a first timer. You could have had A+, but I didn't give you the plus.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'll take the A without the plus. So you'll definitely see a lot more of me because I
hope so.
am coming back. I'm gonna have like 10 classes before I buy my own little station. So yeah.
Okay, we'll see you back here. Yes. And I'm so glad you came.
Thank you so much.
All right, it was nice meeting you.
Bye guys.